In 1998, India stunned the world when it conducted 5 nuclear tests in Pokhran, a remote desert region in the northwestern state of Rajasthan. The tests made India a nuclear power, but they also drew international condemnation and triggered a new arms race in the region. In this video, we will take a closer look at the Pokhran tests, the events leading up to them, and their aftermath. Act 1. The origins of India's nuclear program. India's nuclear program started in the 1940s under the leadership of Homi Bhabha, who is considered the father of India's nuclear program. India's pursuit of nuclear technology was initially driven by scientific curiosity, but the country's geopolitical situation changed after the Chinese invasion of Tibet in 1950 and the Sino-Indian War in 1962. The nuclear program became a strategic priority for India's national security. Act 2. The political environment in the late 1990s. India was under economic sanctions imposed by the United States and other Western countries after conducting a nuclear test in 1974. The Indian government felt that the country's strategic interests were being compromised, and it was time to conduct more tests to prove its nuclear capabilities. The political environment was also favorable, with the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, advocating for a more aggressive foreign policy. Act 3. The Pokhran tests on May 11, 1998. India conducted 5 nuclear tests at the Pokhran test site, codenamed Operation Shakti. The tests included a thermonuclear device and 4 fission devices, and they were conducted in a span of 3 days. The tests were a success and made India the 6th nuclear power in the world. The announcement of the tests was made by then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee, who famously declared that India had become a nuclear-armed state. Act 4. The aftermath. The Pokhran tests drew international condemnation, with the United States and other Western countries imposing economic sanctions on India. The tests also triggered a new arms race in the region, with Pakistan conducting its own nuclear tests a few weeks later. The tests also had domestic repercussions, with the BJP government facing criticism from opposition parties and civil society groups. However, the tests were widely popular among the Indian public, who saw them as a symbol of national pride and technological achievement. The Pokhran tests were a watershed moment in India's history, marking the country's emergence as a nuclear power. The tests had significant geopolitical implications, triggering a new arms race in the region and drawing international condemnation. However, they were also a source of pride for many Indians, who saw them as a symbol of the country's scientific and technological achievements.